As predicted, Emmanuel Macron's new European project, which is basically a new version of European Union, is launching in October, and the United Kingdom is being dragged right into it. This is very alarming. This is a very important update for everybody in this country and around the continent of Europe. We did Brexit. We technically leave the European Union. We actually did that, of course. But in reality, of course, there are a number of issues. Not just in terms of how the Brexit bill is being implemented, but also the so-called deep state that Dominic Cummings would talk about, the deep state of the Whitehall establishment, civil service, who've been trying their best to find loopholes, to find a way to take us back into the single market, back into the customs union, or generally speaking, back into the family of the European Union. Well, Emmanuel Macron has a new idea, and it's called the New European Political Community Club, basically. And he basically thought this could work. We could actually use this as a loophole to bring the UK back into the fold. Now, this is very dangerous because they basically come out to say the areas that we want to focus on is not trade, but it's worse. So security, sharing security and intelligence, but that already exists. You don't really need a new version of it. Energy and transport, this is tricky because you're going to have pseudo-corporatist nationalization for the whole of the continent, for the countries who join this group, as well as the movement of people. Yes, you know what that means. That's the main problem that we have. These idiots, the globalists, are trying to find new ways to keep pushing for the no border policy. They want to get rid of flags, they want to get rid of borders, and they want to have one president of the world. That's the idea. They're going to start with Europe first, and they're going to expand it. Now, we've been warning about this for a long time. Nobody listened. And now we're going to have the launch in Prague on the 6th of October. So literally only days away. Well, just over a week, couple of weeks away from this date. And the response from the United Kingdom government, the Whitehall establishment, they are reviewing the proposal and they are making sure that, well, is it suitable for us? And I can easily see a situation where they would say yes. I could easily see a situation where they could sell it to the British public because they're gonna say it's not the European Union. Where our sovereignty is not being damaged. We're not. It's not some sort of single market thing. I think we heard that before. I think we heard it in the 60s, in the 70s, and in the 80s, with the ECC, with all that, initially the steel and oil and all the community groups that we had with all these countries. And then it led to the 1990s and what happened with the European Union as a new brand. Don't fall for it. It's a bad idea. Even if they just keep it the way it is, it's still a bad idea. It's basically Macron trying to be like Napoleon. He just wants to run the world. So that's his own complex. And I was going to say some certain stuff, but no, I don't want to get cancelled again on YouTube. But we're going to come back in half an hour. We're going to tell you about one of the Labour MPs who's leaving Parliament to become an NHS fat cat. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.